ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः प्रज्ञानां शुप्रतानैस्थिरचरनिकर व्यापिभिर्व्याप्य लोकान् भुक्त्वा भोगान् स्थविष्ठान् पुनरपि धिषणोद्भासितान् कामजन्यान् पीत्वा सर्वान् विशेषान् स्वपिति मधुरभुं मायया भोजयन्नः मायासङ्ख्यातुरीयं परममृतमजं ब्रह्म यत्तन्नतोऽस्मि यो विश्वात्मा विधिजविषयान् प्राश्यभोगान् स्थविष्ठान् पश्चाच्चान्यान् समतिविभवान् ज्योतिषा स्वेन सूक्ष्मान् सर्वानेतान् पुनरपि शनैः स्वात्मनि स्थापयित्वा हित्वा सर्वान् विशेषान् विगतगुणगणः पात्वसौ नस्तुरीयः
Mandukya Karika, chapter 4, Alata Shanti Prakarana, Karika 77. Please read 77. We are seeing the Bhasya. Read 77.
अनिमित्तस्य चित्तस्य यानुत्पत्तिः समाद्वया अजातस्यैव सर्वस्य चित्तदृश्यं हि तद्यतः.
This moksha, freedom from utpatti, birth, transformation, this nature of Atma is so all along, always. It is not that in the state of ignorance, Atma was bound, and when he got liberated, he got freed from that. No. Even in the state of so-called bondage, from the standpoint of the Jiva, Chaitanya Rupa Atma was always Mukta only. Because as far as Swarupa, true nature of Atma Chaitanya is concerned, there is neither Ajnana nor bondage to get free. But due to ignorance, erroneously, every individual jiva mistaking oneself to be the embodiment gets subject to the notion of karta, bhokta, etc. and gets bound by papa punya to take to transmigration. This is all from the standpoint of jiva. Bondage is for this illusory entity called jiva. Moksha is for the same. As far as the Atma is concerned, neither avidya is there, nor maya is there, no bondage, and therefore no liberation. Therefore, Vedanta at times uses a phrase Nitya Mukta. Not that after gaining knowledge Mukta, ever liberated. But the concept of bondage and liberation for a jiva. So from that standpoint, it says this Atma, or we can take the Jiva, animittasya, means on gaining Atma Jnana, Brahma Jnana, when the Jiva finds that I am the Chaitanya Sarupa Atma, wherein Papa Punya, which give rise to future embodiment, are not there at all. Till now, he had the wrong impression. Truly, they are not there in the wake of Atma Jnana, Paramartha Jnana. So therefore, animittasya chittasya, of the Chaitanya Sarupa Atma, says, ya anutpatti. That state of freedom from birth means samsara, means mokshakya anutpatti. Absence of samsara in terms of what is called as moksha. Sama advaya. Sama nirvishesha. All the time one and the same. Advaya. Advaya means non-dual in nature. Always so. Therefore, that sama advaya anutpatti was earlier, is now also. But as a jiva, I didn't know earlier, now I know. Therefore, I say I'm mukta. Therefore, that moksha kya shanti anutpatti ajatasya eva, of that atma is anutpanna, never born as jiva. Sarvasya eva bhavati. Sarvasya advayasya, of entire non-dual nature, happens to be so. Then what about this dualistic world? Says that yataha means because, tad, tattva means the duality and the janma, samsara. He is what well known in the Shastras and for the Jnani also. Chitta drishyam. Chittasya drishyam means it is chittasya antakaranasya or chaitanya swarupa atmana kalpana matram. It is only kalpana, only imagination. Truly not so. Bhasya, where this we have seen up to Puramapi, read Puramapi ajatasya eva.
पूर्वमपि अजातस्य एव अनुत्पन्नस्य चित्तस्य सर्वस्य अद्वयस्य इत्यर्थः.
So this we have already seen, means this moksha is not something newly born. It is of that chit. Chit here is the chitta is there. Chitta is not antakaraya, chaitanya chit. Ajata anutpannasya, which has no birth at all, which is all the same. It has never been born as a jiva. Sarvada, sarvasya, advayasya. Entire advaya sarupa atma brahma, it is all the time. So it was not there at time, and now it is God. No. Continue.
यस्मात् प्रागपि विज्ञानात् चित्तदृश्यं तद्वयं जन्म च तस्मात् अजातस्य सर्वस्य सर्वदा चित्तस्य समाद्वया एव अनुत्पत्तिः न पुनः कदाचित् भवति, कदाचिद्वा न भवति, सदा सर्वदा एकरूपा एव इत्यर्थः.
Take this way. Yasmat Vijnana Pragapi Tadvayam Janmacha Chitta Drishyam Eva. Tasmat ajatasya sarvasya. Continue. Yasmat. Because of this reason. Karika, the word is yataha. Yataha, last word in the second line. Yasmat. Vijnanat prageva. Even before Vijnana, Aparoksha Jnana, Atma Sakshatkara, Brahma Sakshatkara. Even before that is the state of so-called ignorance as far as the Jiva is concerned. Pragapi, even api. Tadvayam Janmacha. Those two. What are those two? Duality, Dvayam and Janma, means samsara. Janma cha. Chitta drishyam eva to be added there. Chitta drishyam means it is kalpana matram eva. Wrong notion that I am bound and the dualistic world is real. So, kalpana matram eva. Therefore, tasma, for this atma, ajatasya sarvasya, who is all pervasive, never born, either the jiva or a jagat or Ishvara. Sarvasya, sarvada chittasya. All along, whether a so-called state of ignorance or knowledge of the chittasya, sama. Sama, same, means neither bondage was earlier, nor it is there. If at all you suffer samsara, chitta drishyam is a kalpana matram, is an erroneous projection. Advaya eva anutpatti. And therefore what? That anutpatti, mokshakya anutpatti, absence of birth of anything called moksha. It is sama and advaya, always the same, and all the time Atma Brahma is advaya swarupa. What do you mean by that? Means na punah further, na punaha kadachit bhavati, kadachit va na bhavati. Not that. At times bondage takes place, at times it is not there. In the state of ignorance, bondage is there. In the state of knowledge, bondage is not. Such a thing is not there at all. What do you mean by that? Sarvada eka rupa eva. That mokshakya anutpatti, that absence of birth, absence of creation, absence of bondage, is what? Sarvada, all along, whether the so-called state of ignorance or knowledge. Eka rupa, one and the same, never changing. Me, Atma, is all along Mukta Swarupa. Even this word Mukta we can't use because it's never bound, never baddha. But we do use because hitherto, as the Jiva Samsari, we have suffered the samsara. Now, in the wake of knowledge, it is not that so. Like that, Kanthabharana. A household lady, one day evening, was very much agitated because she had lost her precious golden chain. She was wearing in the morning. And it is not there at all. Husband had gone to office. She became nervous. Where to find such a precious thing? What else I got? Tell him. So evening, husband came. He found something wrong. She was so melancholic. What is wrong with you? Always lively and bright, vibrant lady. So sad. What's wrong with you? No, I have lost that golden necklace. What? I have lost my golden necklace. Are you sure about it? Yes. Where did you lose? I don't know. He started laughing. She was, why is it? She is lost and is laughing. Why are you laughing? You are not lost the chain. How come? Look, touch here. What had happened was, somehow the chain which has to hang in front had gone at the back side. Only here it was touching. But because of always wearing that touch didn't bring special consideration in her mind. And she like this. She touched it. Necklace is not there. Then she started laughing because she pulled it. Got it. What got it? Buddhu. You have not lost it? And yet he said, I got it. Because wrong notion was that it was lost. Like that, Atma Jiva, though parades as samsari Jiva, however calamitous sorrows may be there, Chaitanya Rupa Atma has never lost its ever liberated nature. But because the wrong motion, you say, I got liberated. So therefore you should see our Vyavaharika concept. Paramarthataya Nitya Mukta. Even Nitya Mukta word cannot be used at all. Because they were never Baddha. So therefore, Sarvada Ekarupa. That nature of Atma is all along one and the same. Now, in Karika 75, it was told, Dvaya bhavam cha buddhva eva nirnimitto na jayate. Nirnimittaha na jayate was explained in the Karika 76. Nirnimitta. Na jayate was in the 70, yes. Yes. 70 is when explained that Bondage is not something comes and goes, always one and the same. That is dvaya bhavam sabudhva. Having gained the knowledge that Dvaita Swarupa Jagat is never there, he is not born at all because Papa Punyas are not available for transmigration. That having known the absence of dualistic world, this phrase is now being explained further in Karika 78. Read 78.
बुद्ध्वा निमित्ततां सत्यां हेतुं पृथगनाप्नुवन् वीतशोकं तथा कामम् अभयं पदमश्नुते
Animittatam buddhva. The animittatam satyam buddhva. Hetum prithak anapnuvan. Vita shokam tatha pakamam abhayam padam ashnute. Abhayam padam ashnute. Buddha, having known. Having known. What having known? Satyam animittatam. In reality, Satyam means Paramartha Rupam. From the standpoint of absolute reality. Absolute. What do you mean absolute? It is a long meaning as far as our Sanskrit Adhyatma Shastra is concerned. Purna. That which is number one, independent. Number two, ever existent. And therefore, number three is all pervasive. See, this word Purna should be understood properly. Purnavada, Purnavidam, Purnat, Purnavadachate, Purnasya, Purnamadaya, Purnameva Avashate. We chant it. And what? Purna, full and complete. We should know what is meant by that full and complete. What entity can be full and complete? Full and complete means the entity which doesn't lack anything. If it lacks anything, it is not full, apurna, incomplete. What can be full and complete? No lack, no want. Sarvavyapi Chaitanya Atma. Why full and complete? Paramananda and total dukkha rahitya. What else you want? So therefore, keep in mind, when we say Purna, we mean Anantatva, limitlessness, which is free from all possible limitations, namely Deshataha, space-wise, Kalataha, time-wise, Vastutaha, object-wise limitation. There cannot be other limitation. Limitless, Purna. So what it can be? Chaitanya Swarupa, Atma only, Brahma only. So therefore, so that is Satyam, Paramatma Swarupa, absolute reality. So it is always there, all pervasive. Paramatma Swarupa, no trace of sorrow at all. That is Satyam, which is Animittata, free from nimitta, the cause of papa punya, which give rise to transmigration. So Animitta stands for papa punya rajitya or dvaitya rajitya or dvaita mithyatva. The false nature, unreal nature of duality. So that Buddha, what Buddha? Sakshat Kriti. Being aware of this is my Swarup, Buddha. As a result, Papa Punyas are not there. When Papa Punyas are there, Punarjanma is not there. Hetum Pruthag Anapnuvan. Okay. Papa Punyas not there, but something else will be there which may give rise to rebirth. Pruthag Hetum. That is, other than Papa Punya, there being no cause that can subject the jiva to transmigration. Anapnuvan, without gaining that, what happens? This person gains, means discovers oneself to be that Paramatma Sarupa, Parabrahma Sarupa. So what Padamashnute? He gains the status. Not gains the status. He was that, he didn't know, now he discovered. The golden chain was there, but she didn't know. Now she is new, so she has got that. So that is Tatha, so also thereby Padam Ashnuti, Prapnoti, that state. That state, it gains. What is that Padam? 3 adjectives are given. Vita Shokam 1, Akamam 2, Abhayam 3. That abode, that Sarupa of oneself, which is number 1, Vita Shokam. Vita Shokam, wherein no sorrows are there. Wherein no sorrows are there. Where sorrows can be possible? Waking you have got sorrows or not? Yes. Dream you have got sorrows or not? Yes. In sleep you have got sorrows or not? No. But again, this cycle of waking and dream start, you get sorrows. That means in sleep, though at that time sorrows were not there, potentially in terms of ignorance, they were there. And what is that ignorance? You are not aware of your true nature. Now, You have discovered your true nature. Where did you find? I have no gross body, I have no subtle body, I have no causal body. Good or bad? Are you ready for this? I have no gross body. भेलपुरी खाने को नहीं मिलेगा. I have no subtle body. Mind will not be there to make rock and roll. चलेगा? Yes. Because these are erroneous notions which made me suffer till now this samsara, which are truly not there. This is not a loss. This is the absolute gain, that I have not lost anything at all in the wake of discovery of my Swarup. So there are Vita Shoka. Not that sorrows are possible and now they are not there. Sorrows are next to impossible. And so also, akamam, freedom from desires. Why? Paramananda Swarupa is discovered. I am Paramananda Swarupa is self-evident. That itself means anubhava. It is clear like daylight, free from all the kalmashas, the turbidity of sorrows of samsara. Ananda Swarupa of not lip service. Moment by moment he is experiencing it. Of course, it depends on the jnana nishtha. That's why they say 7 stages of knowledge. 5, 6, 7 are Jivan Mukti. Even if the body not gets affected by the prarabdha tapatraya. And 5, 6 stages, depending on more and more intense absorption of the mind, the Swarupa. See, in the 5th stage, he gets absorbed in the Swarupa to such an extent that he comes out of that and becomes aware of the Jagat on one's own. Gets lost in Swarupa, on one's own becomes aware of the Jagat. 5th stage. 6th stage, gets absorbed in Swarupa, but the intensity is such that he doesn't come out of that state on one's own. By the effort of others, he comes out. Others' effort, he comes out. Because they feed the person, etc. Like bathe and all those. He's not aware of all this. 7th stage, at its peak, even others cannot bring back to him to the consciousness of the Jagat. Once he enters that, matter of few days up to 21 days, body drops off. So the seventh stage at its peak is at par with Videha Mukti. Earlier are Jivan Muktis. So therefore, is Paramanda Swarup. See, look, this is not cock and bull, okay? Even instances are available just few decades earlier, which has come to our cognition. We know there were many such things which are nobody knows. I have given this example many times. Sringeri Shankaracharya, Abhinava Vidyatirtha. The present Guru is Sringeri Shankaracharya is Bharati Tirtha. His disciple is there, Vidushekara Tirtha. Bharati Tirtha's Guru Abhinava Tirtha. And his Guru is Chandrasekhar Saraswati. Abhinava Tirtha was very young. Just taken sannyasa. They are almost 17, 18 years old. He used to go to a temple, little hillock, I think Chandramaureshwara, I don't know which exact. Every day in the evening for meditation. After he is a Mata, hair to the throne, this seat, Sivasana of the Mata, always one attendant used to be there. One day afternoon, he was going. He has to pass through the Kutiya of Guru, Chandrasekhar sir. Bharati or Saraswati, I don't know. Bharati, Chandrasekhar Bharati. He was a Jnani, like Avdhuta type. People mistook him to be mad, but you're not so. He was going. And of course, Abhinav Vidyati is the front and behind is the attendant. Chandrasekhar Bharati clapped. Attention of both got driven to this. Abhinav Vidyati thought that he is calling me and he started returning. He said, no. He signaled him, you go. He called the servant. That's all. Afterward, Abhinav Vidyati went and you, as usual, sat for meditation. And he got lost in Nirvikalpa Samadhi. He got lost in Nirvikalpa Samadhi. And when he was out of it, he saw already the moon has risen up. The moonlight has spread everywhere. But he felt something touching near his neck. And he found that there was a snake. There was a snake. Of course, he was not frightened. And he caressed the snake. And the snake also responded by touching his cheek out of love, as it were. After some time, that snake went away. Got up, returned. He knew that the Guru had called back the attendant. But when they came down the hills, there that attendant was standing with a lantern. Vidyarthi asked, when did you come? Just now, he said. He went, returned. And as usual, he went to Guru's kutiya to offer his pranam as daily used to do. So Guru was very happy. He said, oh, today you became Bhujanga Bhushana. He knew what has happened there. Because a snake was coiling around his neck. Bhujanga Bhushana, because earlier he had chanted a Dhyana Shloka of Shiva with Bhujanga Bhushana. You became Bhujanga Bhushana. He was very happy because he had went into Nirvana Samadhi. Afterward, in fact, he had told, he was aware of all this thing. And therefore he called that servant back and asked him to go at such and such time and told him, don't go up the hill. If you had gone up there and seen a snake, you would have made a big fuss of it. You would have got scared. So that afterwards, Abhinav Vidyatirtha was getting lost in the Sarupa to the extent he was not able to bathe, became indifferent toward the food. Much more than that, he was unable to do his daily andhika. As a Matadipati, they would do some certain pujas, etc. These rituals are there. He was not able to do. Ashramite thought that young Swami is sick. News went to Guru. So he knew it is not sickness. So that day, who Abhinav Vidyatirtha, evening, before doing Andhika, he could not take bath properly. Was not aware of the body. Somehow he did it. Even Andhika, he was somehow he finished Andhika. He didn't. He didn't take the food. Went into Samadhi. Whole night also. Early morning, Guru came. Attendant was there. He thought Guru must have got the news of that his disciple is not well. He must have come. Chandrasekhar Bharati told him to wait outside. And he went and closed the door. Sat in front of Abhinav Vidyatirtha and started chanting Om to bring him out of the Samadhi state. Abruptly, you can't make him come out. Like you should not wake up a sleeping person abruptly. Slowly he should be woken up. He started, oh, no effect. After an hour or so, Abhinav Vidyatirtha started hearing Omkara. And he could recognize it is the voice of his Guru. So he opened his eyes. Then the Guru said, take bath, do Anikas, and come and see me. And he left. Now the Guru's order, he took the bath, did Anikas, and went to his Guru. Guru said, sit down. Yesterday night, I have received divine instructions. Shardamba and Chandramaulishwara. They are the deities of that ashram. It's called Sharda Vidyapita. Sharda Pita, not Vidyapita. Vidyapita is university. Sharda Pita. I have got divine instruction that you are not supposed to practice samadhi. If you do it, you will reach a state wherein no one will be able to bring you back. Mind this. This is what I want to tell you. You will reach a state from where no one will be able to bring you back. But you have got, by prarabdha, many things to be done. You are not simply sannyasi, you are a matadipati. I am withdrawing, I am retiring. So my duties you will have to handle. Number one. Number two, you are a matadipati, so therefore you will have to look after for some time the administration of the matha. Number three, the benefit of your accomplishments should go to the people at large. So samashti prarabdha is also is what? Expecting you, from you, the service. So therefore, do not practice this. This is not cock and bull. This is a recorded incident. In fact, once some question answer session was going on. It is Abhinav Vidyadhyasa and some, maybe a devotee or somebody. At that time, the questioner asked, is it experience so? Something is that. He didn't dilate much. Look, I don't speak anything without experience. He brushed himself. He knew what it is about. So like this, so this person who is rooted in Swarupa, for whom the Paramadana Swarupa is so evident, moment by moment, what desires you will have? What desires? What can be the highest accomplishment in this world? Hiranyagarbha position. Just nothing for him. Just nothing for him. Therefore, akamam, that abode, that state, which is totally free from desires. And that pada, abhayam. Abhayam means what? Fearlessness. Where fear is not possible. Fear is on account of duality. Dvaitadi bhayam bhavati. Now in his wake of knowledge, Dvaita Rupa Jagat has disappeared. He and He alone is the Paramananda Sarupa. No trace of sorrow. Where is the occasion for fear? Abhayam such padam ashnute. He gains. We'll see the Bhasya. Read Bhasya Yatokten.
यथोक्तेन न्यायेन जन्मादिनिमित्तस्य द्वयस्य अभावात्
Yathoktena Nyayana. Nyaya means rule here. By the rule or the reason given so far. What is that? In the wake of knowledge, it sees animittata, absence of any cause that can give rise to punarjanma. That is papa punya rahitya, dvaita rahitya, dvaita mithyatva. Having known this in the wake of knowledge, janma nimittasya dvayasya abhava. Abhava, because of the absence of janma nimittasya. Two reasons. One papa punya and duality, which is not there at all. These two give rise to punarjanma. So therefore, janyasya, dvayasya, dvaitasya, including papa punya, abhava, say, animittatam, etc. That's what commentary on the. This is prastavana for the Karika. Read animittatam.
अनिमित्ततां च सत्यां परमार्थरूपां बुद्ध्वा हेतुं धर्मादिकारणं देवादियोनिप्राप्तये पृथग् न आप्नुवन् अनुपादाना अनुपाद
Anupadadana.
अनुपा
Dana.
अनुपा अनु हाँ अनुपाददानः त्यक्तबाह्यैषणः सन् कामशोकादिवर्जितम् अविद्यादिरहितम् अभयं पदमश्नुते पुनः न जायते इत्यर्थः.
Animittatam cha satyam from the Karika. Satyam meaning is paramartha rupa, which is of nature of absolute reality. Animittata, absence of nimittata, absence of papa punya, including the dvaita, dualistic jagat. Rupam buddhva, having known in the wake of Atma Sakshatkara, Brahma Sakshatkara. As a result, hetum, cause for transmigration. What are those? Dharma adi karanam, dharma punya, adi for adharma papa. The causes in terms of papa punya, which give rise to devadi yoni praptai. Punya for heavenly embodiment, papa for animal, etc., lower embodiment. Mixture of this for human embodiment. Praptai. Prithak anapnavan means distinctly. Only punya for devatadi janma. Only papa for pashu, etc., the lower embodiment. Papa punya mixture for human embodiment. It's like individually, distinctly. Anapnavan, anupadadana, without getting it with in the absence of that. As a result, what happens? But when this is possible in the wake of knowledge, wherein he has discovered the Paramananda Sarupa. As a result, Bahyashtakta Bahyashanaha San. As a result, this individual jnani now has given up Bahyashanaha, Eshana Atraya, Putraishana, Vittaishana, Lokaishana, wherein all desires are included. Bahyashana San, because they are not Akama, told us Akamam. And therefore, Vida Shokam is explained now. San, Kama Shokadi Varjitam. Kama Varjitam, Akamam Tekta Bahyashana. Shoka Varjitai, Shokadi. Adi for Moha, etc. All this. Vritam. In short, Avidya Rahitam. The state wherein ignorance is totally destroyed. And therefore it is, dualistic Jagat is not there. Advaya Swarupa Brahma alone is there. As a result, Abhayam. Abhayam. Padam. Abode means state means Swarupa. Ashnute. Gains. What it means is, in short, Punaha na jayati. He is not reborn. So this is the gain on his part. Question comes, sir, what are you something, as if you are telling something new? Atma is never bound at all. And you are Padamashnute. Who is it all about? He is not reborn. Atma can never get subject to rebirth at all. Paramatma. So, having doubted this, answer is given. Or question can come, how can one gain this status? That is also is there, for which the next Karika is the answer. Read 79.
अभूताद्भिनिवेशाधि सदृशे तत्प्रवर्तते वस्त्वभावं न बुद्ध्वैव निस्संगं विनिवर्तते.
We'll see next time.
स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्याय्येन मार्गेण महीं महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितः ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतंगमय ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम।